Bryan Danielson, these people love you, man, and you have no idea how much that pisses me off, man. Because at one point in time, these people, they used to love me, man. But I know these people, Bryan. These people are disgusting, fickle little monsters. So I turned my back on them before they had the opportunity to turn their back on me, just like everybody else. But at least I'm honest about who I am, Bryan. I'm the devil, man. But you're not so honest about yourself, Bryan. See, these people, they don't love you. They love the man you portray when you walk through that curtain. Because in real life, you're just like all of them, a worthless sack of trash. In real life, you have taken everything you have been given for granted, but I'm not here to talk about how much of a horrible human being you are. No, that's not the only reason why I hate you, Bryan. I hate you because you have these people convinced that you're better than me, when that couldn't be further from the truth. And let me guess, you people think Bryan Danielson's the best in the world, don't you? And why's that, huh? In your super professional opinion, why is it? Is it because he entertains you the best? Yeah? Is it because he does the coolest maneuvers and holds? Is it because he puts on 5-star bangers? Little secret, guys. That's not why we get into this business. We get into this business for one reason only, and it is to become world champion. And last time I checked, the only way you know you're the best in the world is if you're the man that's holding the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And whether you guys realize it or not, that is something Bryan Danielson has never been able to accomplish. Now, Bryan, I'm not an idiot. On March 5th at Revolution for 1 hour, I know you're gonna give me everything you got. You're gonna put on the performance of a lifetime for these people. You are going to use every trick out of your sleeve that you picked up in Japan and Mexico and UK and Canada. And you are going to put me through the hardest match of my life. But know this, after those 60 minutes are up, after that clock strikes 0, I will be victorious. Because you aren't the best wrestler in the world, Bryan. I am. And at Revolution, I'm gonna prove it. Because you don't have the balls to do what it takes to win. And it's because my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. This ain't Sing Along with MJF. Shut your mouth. And I'm better than you and you know it. Now, if you don't want to take my word for it, maybe you'll listen to a man who has known Bryan Danielson his entire career. Maybe you'll listen to a man who Bryan Danielson looks to as a mentor. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the fallen angel, Christofer Daniels.
Technical battle.
Okay. Chris, do me a favor and tell these people the truth about Bryan Danielson inside the squared circle.
The truth. Okay, the truth. MJF paid me an obscene amount of money tonight to denigrate Bryan Danielson on national television. And Max, there was a time in my life where I would happily take in this money and come out here and bury Bryan Danielson with you for hours. But that's not the man I am today, Max. And if you want the truth is, Bryan Danielson is set to knock your dick in the dirt. You see, Max, I remember the first time I was in a ring with Bryan Danielson. 20-year-old Bryan Danielson hit me so hard, I thought I would die in the middle of that ring that night, and that's when I knew that Bryan Danielson was going to be great. I watched Bryan Danielson win the King of the Indies tournament in APW in 2001. And that tournament directly inspired the creation of Ring of Honor Wrestling as a promotion. And Ring of Honor Wrestling brought real professional wrestling to a fan base that was starved for it at the time. The same type of fans that were ecstatic when All Elite Wrestling opened 4 years ago. So you see, if there wasn't a Ring of Honor, there might not be an AEW, and there definitely wouldn't be an MJF. Now, Max, I've shared locker rooms with Bryan Danielson all over this planet. And I watched him wrestle as many matches as he could handle, because everything he wanted to do, he was a sponge about professional wrestling. He wanted to learn everything he could about pro wrestling. He tried to learn one new thing every match he ever had, and I watched him do it over and over and over and over until I watched him become a world champion. Max, he knows what it takes to be a world champion. He's on the path to becoming world champion one more time, and that's why these people love him, and that's why you hate him, Max. And it's not just because he's about to take the one thing from you that you love more than anything else. It's because he is exactly what you wish you could be. He is the best wrestler in the world today. Not you. You're just a fraud. Woo. And he's going to out-wrestle you and expose you.
Oh, now, yeah. Now we see the true colors of MJF.
I'm the best in the world!
I don't think you are. I don't think you are. Son of a bitch. I don't think you are. I don't think you're going to get a chance to prove it either. I don't think you're going to get a chance to prove it.
Let's hear it for CD for being a stand-up guy.
You don't walk away from me!
Oh, damn. He broke his jaw. Shot. Oh! Good God. And now, look at the salt of the earth, the arm bar. That's why MJF wanted Bryan Danielson's shoulder compromised. That's why he wanted him injured, headed into Revolution.
To snap that off, but I think that's Danielson's out here.
And that's why MJF is burning rubber, fleeing, getting out of Laredo as fast as he can, because American Dragon Bryan Danielson